Happy Heller Day, everyone. Let's talk about it. What's up, Wolverines? Today is a very momentous day, but before you get into that, if you want to help support the channel, you can do so by going to blackswanprints.com. Blackswanprints.com will redirect you to my Etsy store where you can buy some really cool prints. And for a limited time, if you buy something, you can get a patch. It might be a John Crump patch, it might be a Flying Rich patch, it might be a DLD After Dark patch. So the next 10 people that buy something on the shop will get a free patch. Today is a very special day. 15 years ago, the Heller decision came down from the Supreme Court. The case is one of the big three when it comes to Second Amendment cases, the other ones being McDonald and Bruen. This case centered around Dick Heller, who thought that the individual had a right to bear arms. The DC government saw it a different way and thought it only applied to a state-run militia. During the case, several amicus briefs were submitted, including one by Kamala Harris that argued that the individual did not have a right to bear arms and it only applied to the National Guard. So if anybody tells you that Kamala Harris believes in the Second Amendment, you can highlight her amicus brief as a reason why you know that she does not believe in the Second Amendment. That's one of the things that got me banned off Facebook when Facebook said that she did believe in the Second Amendment, and I argued with their fact checkers and finally got them to back off, but they banned me for life. I still might be a little bit bitter about Facebook banning me off their platform, but hey, what can I do? It's in the past. Kamala Harris did back a full handgun ban. She believed that a state could ban all handguns. Now, if you were to ask her, she would say that's crazy and no one believes that, and that's never been the case, which is a complete lie. So, no, she does not believe in the Second Amendment. No, Biden doesn't believe in the Second Amendment either. When Dick Heller won its case in front of the Supreme Court, SCOTUS confirmed what you and I already knew and the anti-gunners dreaded. The right to bear arms is not tied to a government militia or a government-run military. The right to bear arms is an individual right. And other cases have built upon that. Bruen is a shining example of an expansion of Heller. Heller said you have the right to bear arms. Bruen said you have the right to bear arms outside the home. So Bruen has a direct connection with Heller. Without the Heller decision, there would never have been a Bruen decision, even though certain states have tried to get around Bruen with stuff like the CCIA. All that stuff is going to be knocked down in court. Think about this. When the Heller decision came down, a lot of states were may issue and some states were even no issue. Since then, every state is shall issue, and that is thanks to Bruen, which is built upon Heller. Not only that, but the majority of states in the country are permitless carry, which is incredible. But the Heller decision is so much more than just the right to carry a firearm. The Heller decision also gave us the in common use terminology, where the government cannot ban anything that is in common use. And this in common use terminology has been used to sue states over assault weapons bans. And there's a lot of those lawsuits moving its way through court. And even though that a lot of the injunctions got stayed, there has been injunctions against assault weapons ban. Look out in Oregon, for example. There's an injunction against their assault weapons ban. There's injunctions everywhere for assault weapons bans. They usually get stayed until the circuit courts hear them, and that takes forever, but the circuit courts will eventually hear them, and they will be hard-pressed to get around the in common use terminology. There's also the in common use terminology when it comes to pistol braces. There's millions and millions of pistol braces, and the cases are all arguing that they are in common use, and therefore the government cannot ban them or ban pistols with pistol braces on them. So Heller has given us a lot of legal tactics to take on gun control measures. So, Mr. Gun Guy, Mr. Gun Dude, I thank you so much. Dick is a friend of the channel. He's a friend of mine, and he is just an all-around great guy. If you haven't checked out the Heller Foundation, you really need to. All right, guys, just wanted to make a video celebrating Heller Day. Happy Heller Day to everyone out there. Have a hot dog, have a hamburger. I don't know how to celebrate it. Go shoot guns up at targets somewhere. I was about to say up in the air, but that would not be a good idea. All right, guys. I love you very much. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And if you know someone who didn't know it was Heller Day, maybe it's time that you tell them. All right, guys. Wolverines, mother...